And so what he was talking about was, I'm going to protect women. I'm going to protect children. And then he was just telling a joke. Really, he was telling a joke about how some of the staff said, no, don't say you would protect women, because they would take it out of context. Obviously, what CNN is doing right now, taking it out of context.
No. You're actually, you have the exact right context. You have the exact right context here, Congressman.
Especially.
That's Republican Representative Byron Donalds calling out CNN host and Democrat shill John Berman for pathetically trying to spin a joke Trump made about women during a recent rally in Wisconsin. Welcome to Nerk News. I'm Nerkish, and it looks like establishment media and Democrats have decided that their closing message to Americans this election will be pearl clutching about jokes and woke scolding. Bold move for a party that's hemorrhaging male supporters. Here's CNN using a 2-second contextless clip of Trump speaking to distract from the fact that Biden called half the country garbage.
I want to play a little bit of what Donald Trump said last night about protecting women.
I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them.
All right. Why is Donald Trump telling women he will do things whether they like it or not?
John, that is grossly inaccurate what you just played. Play the full clip. Play it in its context. He was talking about the tragedy at our southern border that led to the death of Jocelyn Nungare. Jocelyn's mother has come out and endorsed Donald Trump because she fully believes that if Donald Trump was president, her daughter would be alive.
Congressman, you just explained the exact right context was with Donald Trump's story was telling people how people close to him, okay, his advisors were telling him not to use that type of language, to say, I'm going to be your protector. And John, that is the context in that speech. No. John, that was what he was doing. And then he said, I'm going to protect them, the women, whether they like it or not. And I'm not the only one asking you about this language. Donald Trump, his advisors clearly knew it was an issue. And Nikki Haley has been talking about the language that Donald Trump... hang on.
John, listen, I love the selective editing this morning. You guys are conflating two very separate things. Let's get to the core of the message that you played at the beginning. Donald Trump was talking about protecting women and children in our country from the ravages of illegal immigration. You see it now. We all know the headlines. Jocelyn Nungare, Rachel Morin, Laken Riley. These are women who were brutalized, killed, raped.
Now, of course, Donalds is correct here, and I'll show you in a second the real clip and how badly CNN butchered it, but I just wanted to note that Berman's main objection seems to be that Trump didn't listen to his advisors who were suggesting that he shouldn't say it, not because there was anything inherently wrong with his statement, but because Democrats and establishment media will likely attempt to distort it to make him look bad with women, which is exactly what they did.
Kamala has imported criminal migrants from prisons and jails, from insane asylums and mental institutions all over the world, from Venezuela to the Congo, including savage criminals who assault, rape, and murder our women and girls. Anyone who would let monsters kidnap and kill our children does not belong anywhere near the Oval Office. And my people told me about 4 weeks ago, I was saying, no, I want to protect the people. I want to protect the women of our country. I want to protect the women. Sir, please don't say that. Why? They said, we think it's very inappropriate for you to say. I said, why? I'm president. I want to protect the women of our country. They said... They said, sir, I just think it's inappropriate for you to say, pay these guys a lot of money. Can you believe it? I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them. I'm going to protect them from migrants coming in. I'm going to protect them from foreign countries that want to hit us with missiles and lots of other things. Remember, for 4 years we had no war other than I defeated ISIS, but I defeated ISIS in...
Wow, truly awful stuff. That's just so crazy that he would say that. You know, while the media reaction to this is infuriating, it's also a good sign, because it's showing that they have absolutely nothing left in the tank. This is the best they can muster now. They've done everything they can to disparage him, keep him off the ballot, and send him to court. I mean, there have legitimately been 2 attacks on his life. If a Democrat suffered just one of those things, they would be milking it for an eternity. For Pete's sake, Fox News did a throwaway story about Obama wearing a brown suit once and liberals won't let it go. Could you imagine if any of them had to endure an ounce of what Trump has? They wouldn't be able to cut it. But let me know what you think. Did you find what Trump said offensive? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!